This young girl is now the mother of these 4 children. But how is that possible, yet she has only 14 years of age? Well, these children lived a normal life until when their mother died and their dad became a careless and absentee parent, leaving all responsibilities on this 14-year-old who is assigned to be both the father and mother to these children. They have gone through a lot, but why is it that no one is talking about them? Why is it that no one is lending them a helping hand? This is their painful story. My name is Umotoni Claudine. Our mother died in 2021. My elder siblings went to cities in search for a good life, and I was left with 4 children to take care of and provide each and everything for them. Our mother died when the last born had only 8 months, and I'm the one who took care of her up to now, being the reason she calls me mom. Her father is alive, but he's an absentee parent. Sometimes he's here, sometimes he's gone for days and days, and even when he returns drunk, messing up each and everything. And that has forced the 14-year-old to take matters into her own hands and raise her young siblings. I have to work for money so that I manage to provide for them. Mainly, I fetch for people, and the money they give me, I go to the nearby shop and buy food and other necessities. Then come here and cook and feed my siblings to keep going. The dad is also careless, that all he does whenever he finds them cooking or finished cooking before they start eating, he takes food away and they sleep hungry. And these young kids here cannot really understand the logic behind what he does, since the dad acts as if he's not their father. Not only that, but as if he's heartless. During the first days after the mother's death, she could try and make sure that these children eat and don't sleep on empty stomachs, since the dad doesn't care. But her little siblings grew and both had to join school on the support of a good Samaritan who pays for them. But their school materials remain as a major challenge to her. They normally go to school as someone agreed to pay for them. I only struggle with finding their school materials, and the rest has to be on me. Yet I also cannot earn enough to cover all that, as I deal with food and still can't make enough to sustain us. When the mother died, they also knew that life was going to get tougher, because even before the mother breathed her last, the dad never cared at all. He then did what no person can think of. As they were still grieving for the late mother, the husband brought in another woman, and these children wouldn't let her stay here, but chased her away. It wasn't only bringing the wife, but the dad even started selling some properties, like big fields we had, which we depended on in case there was no food. He also sold the remaining cattle we were left with that provided milk for us. He sold houses and almost everything we had, and we came here to this old abandoned house where we live. It was difficult for her as the eldest of the remaining here, but she had to develop courage and set an example to the siblings of hers. In order to take care of them, she had to drop out because school and taking care of them was impossible.
Nigaga mu mwaka wa 4 nari ngiye kwimuka wa 5 narabonye amanota nyuma wa 5 mama bayitabye Imana muze kwitaba Imana mva mu ishuri ndendera barumuna banjye n'abana 4 hari mwabonye ko hari magatoya akara gatoya rero niko katumye mva mu ishuri
yagasize gafite niko bavuze kari gatameze
8 uko agiye yuzuza umwaka nawe yuzuza umwaka kuko yuzuza imyaka 3 mu kwa 4 kuri 26. naho nyina bazanyuzuza kuri 7 z'ukwa cyenda.
If the father was willing to fulfill his parental responsibilities, she believes they would be living a better life compared to today's situation. But the dad says they're not even his children, and he keeps chasing and abandoning them away. This girl is determined, and she not only a sister to them but a mother, as she sacrifices herself to see her siblings having a good life. And here's her day-to-day routine. Wake up early in the morning, then start cleaning the compound before gathering dishes and thoroughly washing them. Next, she's got to look for any casual job that earns them some money. And if she's lucky enough, they get some money which she takes to the shop and buys what they will eat on that day. If so, it's a good day for them, as they are sure they will eat. She then heads back home quickly and cooks. When food is ready, she serves and shares lunch or dinner with her siblings. But though it's like this, she wishes the situation could change, as she would like to go back to school and even graduate. I would like to go back to school and resume my studies, but the challenges here cannot permit me to go back to school unless good Samaritans intervene and support me, because I alone cannot do it. Now, they call her Mommy, mainly the youngest, who never had the privilege of growing up with her mother. The 14-year-old says that one of the most challenging things they often face is finding food, as she doesn't have enough skills to work for big money, and even the age. So they struggle in getting what to feed on, though she always tries to find solutions. Apart from living in an old house that looks scary and might put their lives at risk, if maybe too much rainfall comes, they also don't have anything in the house. No furniture, no carpets, no beds, no mattress. In fact, the house is not a home. And by when it's time to sleep, they bring old mats which they sleep on. Our house is too old, and there is the part that has no iron sheets. So whenever it rains, water comes straight in the house, and we cannot sleep the whole night until when it stops. Even when too much wind blows, we cannot sleep. It's as if we have no house, and we would like to get one if possible. These children have experienced a lot after the death of their mother, where their father abandoned them and even sold most of their properties. They are struggling with food, school materials, and the elder one also needs to go back to school. Their house is another big issue they have at the moment, and I believe that together we can change their lives by contributing on thegivinglife.com, with links found in description and pinned in top comments. The story of Claudine and her siblings has inspired not only those who witnessed it, but also generations to come, reminding us that even in the face of immense hardships, dreams can be realized and lives can be rebuilt. Thank you for watching. I'm Elijah, and this is Afrimax English. Remember to subscribe.